everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 6 of 91 Days. I'm gonna change it up a bit. I'm not gonna talk about the Fango greatness first thing in the review. I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna do things in order. Which, the main Fango greatness doesn't happen until the end, but we do get a little bit of Fango greatness in the beginning, so, you know, I just can't. Fango's amazing, man. Anyway, in the beginning of the episode, Nero is about to meet Fango. And remember, Fango wanted Nero in episode 1. Remember he was gonna shoot him up? Yeah, so Nero's not in a very good position at the moment. Fango goes over to Nero, Nero says some crap, and then Fango, he's just still like, boy, I don't think you realize the position you're in right now. Lick it. And then he puts his boots to his face, and it's just like, oh my gosh, does he really want to do this? No way, really? And then when you see Nero leaning in, then he suddenly takes a fork and is about to stab him. And then everyone's like, what's wrong with you, Nero? But Nero's like, what? I can't eat my lamb without my fork? It's just like, that was clever. That was clever, and Fango loved it too. He laughed crazy as always, and he's just like, hey, what's wrong with you? Get this man some food. I'm just like, yo. Oh man, there's just the atmosphere of 91 Days is so cool. But what I mainly want to talk about with this episode review is Avilio, because Avilio consistently plays with fire. This whole situation with killing Don Orco could have gone in so many directions. In many directions in which could lead to Avilio's death, and in many directions in which could lead to Avilio's ultimate victory. Let's talk about how the plan actually went down. Avilio and Nero met up with Don Orco, wanted to do the business thing with the whole, bootleg business. Bring Don Orco to where they have their bootleg business, and Avilio actually confesses to Don Orco. I was so surprised. He just straight up, Avilio talks about the letter. Don Orco has no idea what he's talking about. But Avilio continues afterwards, talking about his father, talking about who he really is, his real name. I was so shocked that Avilio just let that out. That's just was not like him at all. But why would Avilio say that? Unless he had a plan for Don Orco. So I should have realized at that moment that once Avilio said all that Don Orco wasn't going to live, because there's no way we were going to keep him alive after he found out all that information. They see that someone is in the back. It is one of Nero's men about to kill Don Orco. I was actually surprised they were following through with the plan to kill Don Orco. Or at least I wasn't too sure, because this is where everything just plays out. It's just so mind-blowing. So the one dude pops out of the barrel, about to kill Don Orco. Then Avilio pops up, points a gun at Nero, says this crazy line you hear from like a movie, and shoots him. And I was just like, wait, no, Nero can't be dead. On the promotional poster, it clearly states that Nero is going to be the final boss. There is no way he can be dead, right? I was so confused. And then we had Orco and Avilio having a drink, and I'm just like, what? What's going on? Wow! Everything fell into Avilio's hands. So is he officially joining the Orcos? No. Then the Don was poisoned and then brought to the hands of Fango. The directions that this could have gone in. Honestly, in the end, Avilio could have just teamed up with Orco and then taken out Fango to clean up his mess, and then Avilio would be clean. He'd be totally clean. No one would suspect anything of him anymore if he just teamed up with Don Orco. But no, Avilio could have actually killed Nero right then and there and went with Don Orco. Honestly, wow. I'm just so surprised. Just the twists and the turns that are coming. Whoa, man, I can't. Avilio could have just killed the Don and killed Nero and just left. Of course, Fango would then be after him, but I'm just saying that's just one of the directions that this could have gone. if Avilio actually killed Nero, why would he want to stay with Fongo, you know? The Don is brought over to Fongo, and what does Fongo do with Don Orco? Well, first he takes everything. It is now the Fongo family. Fongo has become Don Fongo. And it was just amazing when he was with the Don Orco. He was just like, "Good morning, Don Orco." I'm just like, Fongo's too amazing. Oh my gosh, he's an amazing villain. Because at the end, I thought that they were just going to keep Don Orco in a basement or something. But no, this is Fongo we're talking about. He's insane. What does he do? He kills Don Orco. There's more. And then feeds him to his old colleagues. He's baked in with the lasagna. Don't worry about Avilio and Nero. They're eating the chicken lasagna. But these guys, the ones who are so loyal to Don Orco, the ones who really hate Fongo, ate their old boss. Fongo's amazing. Oh my gosh, he's too amazing. Best villain thus far of summer 2016. I know everyone keeps on telling me about that whole Kira greatness from JoJo, but I have yet to see what this man can do. So for right now, Fongo, best villain of summer 2016. Oh my gosh, he might just end up tying with Sato from Ajin for best villain of 2016. Honestly, this episode was too fire. It's all because of Fongo and Avilio playing with fire. I swear, how is this guy not dead yet? The decisions he makes, he can die at any moment. You know, I wonder if Avilio's actually going to be alive by the end of the series. I don't know, something to think about since how close he is to death all the time. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.